So on to the 14th and final round of the year. The short circuit at Hockenheim, again the venue. But there's part of the 2D telemetry that was going to be used to show how the bikes were running, what the revs were and how quick the bikes were. So onto the grid for the final race. The green light and the charge is on. A good start from Edwin Weibel and Bernhard Schick. Lindholm too well up, but not the best of starts for Udo Mark. Chister Lindholm out in front, but a nasty scare for Udo Mark, and that allowed Mauro Lucchiari to go through. In fact, Lucchiari didn't have any choice. Lucchiari showing his pace by taking the fastest lap of the race, and finally he forced his way past race leader Chister Lindholm to go out in front. A faller, and that was poor Werner Streich, the man who tangled ever so closely with Udo Mark a little earlier. Jochen Schmidt showed no respect for the championship contenders, the Kawasaki man trying desperately to show a fine result in the last round of the series. He may be out of the championship contention, and there's a nasty tumble involving Thomas Corner. Very, very lucky to get away with that one. The bike narrowly missing him as it bounced down the track. And here's another nasty moment for poor old Stefan Mertens. A faller in round 13 and forced off the track in round 14. The last lap of the race, Lucchiari going so well, Edwin Weibel ahead of him. There's the race leader, Weibel heading for victory in this 14th and final round. He'd ridden so well and certainly not been disgraced. The championship had slipped away from him, but Edwin Weibel showed just what a fine rider he was. So the result of round 14 was Weibel, Lucchiari, Mark, Lindholm and Schmidt, and that meant that Chister Lindholm was the champion. Edwin Weibel celebrated, but there is the champion. The Swede had done it. A consistent season, a fine battle with Udo Mark, and there, to please the fans, a little bit of a burnout. You can tell he doesn't buy the tyres. The Swedish flag's in evidence. Lucchiari shakes the hands of race winner Edwin Weibel, and that's how it finished in the points situation in the PS Magazine and Hein Gericke team competition. A new championship, but very popular with the team members. But out on the circuit, it was Chister Lindholm celebrating. He'd won the championship by just 4 points from Udo Mark. Edwin Weibel in third place, just 5 points behind Udo Mark. Kellenberger fourth. His brother Roger Kellenberger seventh home. And Michael Rudroff completing the top 10. And at the end of the year, the final party, time to celebrate. And Chister Lindholm, well, he's a lucky man. He was quite prepared to buy a few raffle tickets. Udo Mark still looking cheerful despite the disappointment of not winning. And finally came the band. Andy Hoffman on guitar. And finally, congratulations to the Scandinavian. He and his mechanic hold the trophy. And then the bumps for Chister Lindholm. A fine champion. Can he hang on to the title in 1995?